Harvey slams into Texas with 130 miles per hour winds. Buildings collapse, dozens hurt and 155,000 without power as Category 4 hurricane becomes the strongest to make landfall in America for 12 years. Hurricane Harvey has slammed into Texas as a monstrous Category 4 hurricane on Friday night, with winds of 130 miles per hour causing buildings to collapse, dozens to be injured and leaving more than 155,000 without power. The hurricane hit shortly after 10 p.m. local time, as waves flooded onto roads, roofs were sent flying into the air and residents in the storm's path were told to label themselves in case they died. Rockport, around 30 miles outside of Corpus Christi, has reports of extensive damage with a number of buildings collapsed, homes have been destroyed and several people were taken to a makeshift hospital. Further tragedies struck when police were called to scene of a shooting in Corpus Christi during the middle of the hurricane, with the victim in serious condition, according to local reports. Texas Governor Greg Abbott warned that Hurricane Harvey would be a major disaster before the storm barreled into the state with violent winds and massive rainfall, all on top of storm surges up to 13 feet. Trump signed a disaster proclamation from Camp David, tweeting, "At the request of the governor of Texas, I have signed the disaster proclamation, which unleashes the full force of government help." Harvey is the strongest storm to hit the U.S. in 12 years and is expected to trigger catastrophic floods, as the National Weather Service warned that this was the start of many difficult days to come. Even before the storm made landfall, reports of damage were trickling in from the coastal region. Some buildings in Rockport have collapsed and guests who were hunkering down in hotels said they could feel the tall buildings sway under the strength of the powerful winds. Rockport City Manager Kevin Carruth said to Coup, "People are trapped inside at least one collapsed building. We can't get rescue team to them right now." The building was a senior housing complex and the roof had collapsed on the elderly inhabitants, with a number being taken to another location for treatment later that night. Carruth added that he had heard reports of a tree falling into a mobile home and roofs collapsing on houses. Other reports claim that a portion of a high school in Rockport has caved in. Full extent of the damage Hurricane Harvey has caused will not be known until the morning. At least 10 people have been treated from Friday night's storm damage already.